Like the video and subscribe to our channel right now and get 1 week of amazing luck. Dogs have deservedly held the status of man's best companion throughout history. They are steadfastly loyal and fiercely protective, making them effective defenders of their owner's security. The bravery of fearless dogs is on display in this engrossing video as they fearlessly ward off intruders, leaving no stone left to guard their territory and ensure the protection of their devoted owners. Join us as we explore the 10 dog heroes protecting their owner's property. Number 10. Intruder with weapon. After defending his owner and frightening away an armed robber in a rare act of valor, a brave dog from France has gained internet fame. This incredible action was captured on a surveillance camera, and the video instantly went viral, enthralling people around. David Bremond owns the store where this incident occurred. An unexpected and risky customer, a robber with a gun, arrived at the store at the end of a routine day. Taken footage of in the store's security cameras, the robber is flashing his handgun in the tense scene while Bremond dashes toward the counter. Just when it appeared that there was no hope left, his devoted dog, a 4-year-old Belgian shepherd named Hobby, bravely arose to confront the invader. Hobby attacked the thief with fast speed and unyielding tenacity, taking him by surprise. In a tremendous act of bravery, the dog protected his owner, leading the robber to flee in fear. The street robber was shown in the video being bit by a Hobby, which further discouraged him from doing more crimes. According to Inside Edition, after receiving the order from Bremond, the thief hastily drove away from the location in a getaway car. It was evidence of the mutual trust and training the two had gained. Bremond would talk about his training at the Kennel Club, alleging that it had taken him a year. Although he had the authority to order him to bite, this was their first real encounter, and it was a true test of how well his training and extracurricular activities had helped him keep his master safe. Number 9. Smart Intruder. Don't judge a book by its cover is an old adage, and nowhere is it more applicable than in this narrative. This incident between the dog and an intruder starts when a man in ragged clothing manages to enter a building's rear and is spotted wandering around. He must have known the owners weren't at home at the time. Knowing there might be a dog on the property, the intruder approaches what appears to be a cage in the backyard of the house and scans it to check if there is a dog inside. He departs and moves toward the house's door as it appears that all is well. When the intruder looks to have arrived, the man abruptly takes off for the backyard's small fence and leaps over it. A cute small puppy appears to have startled the intruder as he runs out behind him. It's extremely amusing to observe how the intruder avoided being attacked by a powerful puppy during this house invasion counter-offensive. Number 8. Intruder jumped from fence. This incident occurred in Middelburg when a bold intruder made his move. As the camera records him approaching, it is pretty evident that he must have scaled a fence to enter the building. He moves stealthily toward the entrance, being cautious not to draw any notice to himself. He views the house from closing the door while being ignorant that there is a dog inside. When the dog barks out of nowhere, briefly shocking the intruder sensing the coming threat, the intruder steps back from the door while still loitering in the vicinity, attempting to move to the dog and signal it to be calm in an effort to prevent any frenzy of barking. But in a surprising turn of events, a dog emerges from behind the camera after spotting the intruder. The intruder fights back in an attempt to repel the relentless dog as it races at him, leaping and attacking with intensity, but his efforts are ineffective. In the midst of the struggle, the intruder stumbles to the ground in an effort to get away from the dog's unrelenting grasps, but the dog keeps barking and persists in its defensive activity. 2 younger dogs soon arrived and began to bark in support of the elder dog, but they did not actively participate in the attack. The older dog is firmly clutching the intruder's pants as he makes a desperate dash back towards the fence where he first gained entry. After that, the intruder vanishes from the camera's field of vision only to re-emerge, the older dog still ferociously following him while the lesser dogs hint at their support. No one was wounded in the conflict between the intruder and the obedient dogs, and the fierce struggle continues until the intruder is able to find a way out. Number 7. Dogs attacked Invader. This is a dramatic occurrence that occurred when two brave dogs bit and attacked a home invader, giving him an unexpected surprise. The interaction, which was recorded on camera and then extensively shared online, astounded spectators with the perseverance of these devoted dogs. Members of the neighborhood watch would observe the offender leaving a house carrying stolen goods, a police official said. And when the offender tried to flee, they acted quickly to safeguard their community by giving chase. He made a daring jump from a roof onto another building, only to come face to face with two vigilant canines watching the building. Despite this presence, unaffected when the fearless dogs launched their fierce attack, they grabbed the culprit and wouldn't let go. The violent struggle between the suspect and the tenacious dogs was captured on camera by the viral video. Despite his best efforts to break free, the king canines remained steadfastly determined to eliminate the threat and defend their domain. At some point, the dog's owner would step in to provide relief from the relentless onslaught. By this time, the suspect had sustained injuries to his arms and legs, a testament to the dog's unflinching resolve. After the event, the hurt suspect was quickly taken to a hospital to receive treatment for his injuries. Authorities would later arrest him on accusations of housebreaking and burglary, highlighting the gravity of his claimed offenses, so his torment did not end there. Number 6. Intruder on the door. This incident took place in a peaceful Oklahoma City neighborhood. A remarkable story of bravery starring an unlikely hero was being told. It all started when a distressed call to the police from a worried citizen about a break-in at a home near Northwest 6th Street and Classen Boulevard. After quickly responding to the report, an officer saw a suspicious man who matched the description of the suspect going down 6th Street. Acting instinctively, he caught the man and later established that he was the one who had committed the break-in. Meanwhile, Tracy McCoy and her son were startled by the sound of their door opening as they were inside the invaded home. Tracy initially ignored it, thinking it was her other kid entering as he sometimes did. However, her curiosity would take over if she heard rustling sounds coming from another room. She saw the intruder standing in her living room as she peered over the corner, and her heart sank. Although Tracy was not alone in this dangerous encounter, she screamed and demanded that the intruder leave right away. Her devoted Great Dane named Dubai was at her side at all times. This courageous and devoted dog immediately took action to defend his family. At first, the intruder appeared innocent, even going so far as to pet the dog without being aware of the threat he posed. However, as soon as Trace's horrifying cry rang out, Dubai's genuine guardian instincts kicked in, and he pounced at the intruder with incredible speed and tenacity, biting him viciously. The incident was seen on a surveillance camera inside the residence. Dubai, no one could question his steadfast dedication to protecting his house and loved ones after his quick and forceful response. His brave action surely prevented danger. Tracy was terrified as she worried about the safety of her kid, who was seated nearby, but despite the commotion and their terror, they found comfort in the knowledge that Dubai was looking out for their four-legged family member. She hugged Dubai while shaking with happiness and thanksgiving, expressing her sincere gratitude for his bravery and adoration for him. And the burglar, who turned out to be a transient, was quickly captured by police, charged with first-degree burglary, and would pay for his misdeeds. Number 5. Trained dogs. Do you have any faith in your pet to keep you safe? How much do you trust them? 4 burglars have sneaked into a property in an area of South Africa where this incident occurred in an effort to get admission. The entire scene is recorded on film. Nonetheless, the piercing bark of a dog coming from within the house would stop the progress. Undeterred, while the homeowners are aware of the evolving scenario outside and have great faith in their dependable canine squad, the persistent intruders refuse to give up. These specially trained canines are their fast response unit, always ready for such occurrences, and startlingly leave the house when they receive a burst of energy. The 4 men quickly retreat as they realize their meticulously planned operation is likely to fail owing to the noisy dogs. Their goal was to carry out a flawless plan, and the nearby households' increased attention from the barking dogs would blow their cover. Number 4. Aggressive dog. Keep watching if you believe that intruders deserve more than what they receive from dogs. Two savage dogs quickly launch a fierce counterattack after two brave intruders daringly jump over a fence. In particular, one of the dogs stands out. Fearless, never giving up on catching the intruder. Despite his heroic efforts, he is unable to repel the relentless dog's assaults. While this is happening, the second dog holds on tight and waits for an opportunity to intensify its attack. The persistent and determined dog is the intruder's main worry because it poses the biggest threat. When the fight between the canines and the guy finally reaches the ground, the furious dog manages to yank at the intruder's pullover, leaving him scrambling for safety. Nonetheless, the tough dog firmly holds the intruder to the ground, barring any opportunity of escape. Despite the intruder's attempts to hurt or scare the tenacious dog away, it stubbornly holds onto his clothing as he stays on the ground. Even when witnesses pour buckets of water at it in an effort to scatter it, it continues its relentless attack. There are no apparent signs of harm on either dog or the intruder, and it's uncertain where the second dog is because it has left the area. The scene concludes with the man still firmly pinned to the ground, held at bay by the determined and unyielding dog. Number 3. The man enters from the backyard. What do you think of a man who enters your backyard at night without permission? Unaware that a pair of watchful German shepherds were following him around, a visitor sneaked into one neighborhood yard. The dogs rushed over to him when they noticed something was wrong and scared the intruder as he cried out for help, hoping someone would come to his aid. Fortunately, the homeowner heard the noise and quickly went outside to look. He swiftly took control of the dogs after seeing them, but the intruder is still in a panic and pleading to be let go and for the dogs to be taken away. He then struggles to leave the yard while yelling as if he is expecting an assault. Despite making it out unscathed, the terrifying experience has left him badly rattled. The homeowner tosses the intruder's belongings at him, urging him to leave while he hurries to a nearby car to regain his composure. Number 2. Lady Thief. In this video, a woman approaches a house with the express purpose of retrieving something from the garage. She moves stealthily toward a bin with the intention of grabbing her target, but three little dogs suddenly emerge from the house after sensing the woman's presence. She retreats after being shocked, rushing back to her car in an effort to make a hasty getaway. The dog's owner notices the noise and comes outside to investigate, but it's too late to stop the determined woman because she quickly reverses her car and leaves the scene before anyone can step in. In this dramatic encounter, the watchful and guarding dogs demonstrate their loyalty and stop the woman from carrying out her plan. The owner's assistance in looking for the intruder arrives somewhat too late, but the dog's gallant behavior guarantees that the woman escapes empty-handed. Number 1. Strong security. During this incident, a strange man on a bike who is obviously up to no good appears. He appears to be waiting outside for his partner to join him. Things inside the building take an unexpected turn when another guy is caught off surprise and forced to flee, but a fearless dog is close on his trail and determined to defend its territory. The vigilant dog retreats but keeps barking loudly to warn everyone close of the developing scenario while the intruder tries to escape arrest by climbing up a support structure in the hopes of finding a way out. Despite the dog's valiant attempts, the intruder finds a way out and escapes. Nonetheless, the dog's persistent barking acts as a warning, making sure that he doesn't go too far without leaving a trail.